Good morning, Chair Robinson. Thank you so much for allowing us to come and present. I'm honored to be able to speak with you today regarding project labor agreements and the benefits that they can bring you. And we really believe that this is a positive asset and tool that you can have in order to pass policies that are going to help expedite achieving the goals and outcomes that you're all looking for. So project labor agreements are good for communities, they're good for businesses, and they're also good for taxpayers. And this is something that we truly believe. They enable local hiring, they help manage complex construction projects to be on time and on budget. And Mr. Black has explained a lot of that already. PLAs ensure that workers are trained, skilled, and qualified. So all of our workers and our members who are dispatched to PLA projects are folks who have gone through a state certified apprenticeship program. They are certified journey workers or apprentices in a state certified apprenticeship program. They set goals for hiring local workers. They can set targets for securing local business participation, and they create career opportunities for entry-level workers. And those folks are the apprentices that we've been discussing, and we can talk more about that shortly. PLAs provide a multitude of benefits. One of the most important ones in terms of a business aspect is the certainty. So PLAs establish rules, procedures, and project-specific standards up front. And as Mr. Black mentioned earlier, it really does simplify the process when you're talking about these large-scale, complex projects, because it allows you as an authority and the staff of the airport authority to really be dealing with one collective bargaining agreement versus a multiple array of them, which can be more time burdensome and other things. It creates transparency, so it helps ensure that projects are meeting goals and are managed efficiently, and it creates accountability. They hold all parties accountable for meeting agreed upon standards, goals, and project management practices. So again, we like to say that they are good for communities, they're good for taxpayers, and they're good for business, and I will explain what we mean. So the first part is our apprenticeship programs. As Mr. Black has mentioned, there are a variety of state apprenticeship programs that are available. The majority of state-approved apprenticeship programs for construction training is provided by union apprenticeship programs. And so 92% of all construction apprentices graduate from union programs. 95% of all apprentices that graduate out of all the apprenticeships available across industry sectors in the state of California actually graduate out of union apprenticeship programs. 68% of those people are people of color, and 96% of all women construction workers who journey out of an apprenticeship program come out of union apprenticeship programs. There are currently 230 union-sponsored programs in the state of California, and we spend over $100 million a year on these apprenticeship programs here in this state. Nationally, we spend something on the order of $1.3 billion, and these are private dollars, just so you understand, they're not necessarily public dollars. And we are second only to the US military in terms of workforce development in the country. We're very proud of this. We believe that these are good for communities as well. Project labor agreements keep local tax dollars in the community by creating jobs for local workers and investing in career development via those apprenticeship programs. Money generated from the wages have an economic development multiplier effect of about 2.5, and disposable income changes hands on an average of 12 times, cycling through the local economy that often, that frequently. And then it expands opportunities for local workers and businesses by increasing access to family supporting jobs and career training, and it establishes a career path for local workers by providing on-the-job training through those apprenticeship programs and allowing workers to pursue an actual family supporting career. We believe that these are incredibly positive for taxpayers because they deliver projects on time and on budget. So by setting clear expectations and standards up front, this means that construction bids are more accurate and projects are kept on schedule, and they are built using the lowest responsible bidders. They ensure quality and reduce overall costs by requiring that all workers are properly trained and highly skilled. Projects are built well the first time with fewer costly change orders. And this is an important thing when you think about these types of complex projects. Sometimes when you have non-union contractors or non-union folks working on these projects, you'll have somebody come in and the timing will be off. The folks that are putting up the drywall will walk in because they've been scheduled to do the drywall in a room or a building, and they will notice perhaps that they've got some stuff going on, that the wiring hasn't been done, and they'll put up the drywall without having the electrical stuff taken care of already. When you've got a PLA, those folks know each other, and they will actually flag it, and they'll say, hey, the electrical hasn't been completed. We shouldn't be putting up the drywall yet. So these are the things that often happen. It ensures quality and reduces overall costs, and it avoids costly delays. We have several case studies where we show that project labor agreements have been successfully used. Am I 5 minutes up or? Okay. Sorry, thank you. And that includes the LAX International Airport, where you've got $14 billion going into the modernization program. LaGuardia International Airport also has a PLA in place with a $4 billion reconstruction of Terminal B under project labor agreement. And other project labor agreements at airports include the Long Beach International Airport, Newark, O'Hare, Oakland, Philadelphia, San Francisco, San Jose, Seattle, Tacoma. Local county project labor agreements include the Chula Vista Elementary School District, Grossmont Cuyamaca Community College District, San Diego Unified, San Diego Central Courthouse, the Water Authority, Southwestern Community College District, and Sweetwater. And I do want to point out one statistic that might be of interest to you, which is that at the San Diego Unified School District, one of the arguments that are made by opponents of PLAs is that non-union contractors don't get to win these bids, and that's just not the case. At San Diego Unified School District, if you look at that particular PLA, or PSA as they call it, 60% of the bids that have been won by non-union contractors. So this is a fair and open competition process. It's not something that necessarily...
Okay. Wrap it up, Ms. Kim.
Thank you. All right, so again, private San Diego project labor agreements include Ballpark Village, Lane Field, 7th and Market, 655 Broadway, the large new Kaiser Hospital, the Carlsbad Energy Center, the Chula Vista Bayfront, and the San Onofre decommissioning. And I just want you to know as well that all the photographs that you have seen of workers in this particular slideshow presentation are local San Diego workers who live and work here in San Diego. These are not stock photos. These are our members, and we're incredibly proud of them.
Thank you, Ms. Kim.
Thank you so much.